This is the morning of the 31 May 2023 and the Rainbow Mizo Channel, which has our viewers a very good morning. Since there is no distinct Manipur violence between majority Meitei and all of our brothers and sisters Deuh tribes in Manipur state, it makes it even more complicated to resolve the situations. The Manipur state announced stranded all tribals in Imphal Valley will give their assurance, and Manipur state government said that we are not one-sided government. That's why we'll try to stop violence from both communities. And Manipur state government promised all tribal safety. Manipur state chief minister N. Biren Singh made convincing statement on his press conference on wanting to resolve Manipur situations about ethnicities and violent erupt in peace. But Manipur state government, this was not followed. This means Manipur state government is one-sided government. Manipur state chief minister N. Biren Singh gave fake promise and fake assurance, despite the fact that there was no safety place in Manipur state for tribal communities, including all of the hill areas. Before this time, Manipur state government released the order to submit tribal arm and arm license. And what happened in the next few days? In 3rd May 2023, Deuh tribes attacked by majority Meitei community across the hill area. This is the fact. Tribal holy site, church 200 above set fire and too many tribal villages burned down and killed villagers. That's why thousands of tribal people fled to forests and neighboring state. Meitei community accused barbaric action. They start shooting and burn down tribal village. Nobody cannot predict how serious this can go. Our dear brothers and sisters, Deuh tribes killed and hit by Meitei butcher till that. Our tribal people were only defending so far. It's going to be sleepless night for tribal communities. After Manipur state government announced shut inside order, tribal people cannot move and stay inside their home. But Meitei still roaming freely in Manipur state. Tribal church and village burned down continuously by Meitei community. This is the violation of international rule of law and humanitarian law. All the people of Manipur state need unbiased government, not anti-tribal government. Manipur state government unfit for governance. And I suggest the Indian government to hand the state of Manipur to a president rule for peace and normalcy. In yesterday, 30 May 2023, Mapo Deuh tribe Kuki village burned down by Meitei armed group armed by Tenggol. Now please let's see and listening the real situations in Manipur state.
First office ko lang po yan at saan talaw nangahe le
kitchen no gitsai ta
Elias mo
la education sa kan ba sangit sa ina ding
lo wata
kui ma cham lom chi langa chu po do ka mu tam ma ho
am lo piu he kyo ko pa ma pa na kong la tai sunga tino ko ba
ho in ai le ho in sung cha do chu pa to hal bang
lo piu chu char tham pha ma ve tar de ba da lo
in be sa ti che ro chu sung dong a ve ke de e wona
ni khan wa
biryani ki thi do le bes
hello
nai na wale ho in sung ho chen be sa de boy tu pia halo hom chilai chu
ano pa nang kurta din yo
nge
nang ka tilo bilang ka focus
oi chu cha hal ji hello ji amo da la da no chu na chi pa chu
zo che lo ya na vậy tal de ba ta lo ta
no ta gi chi mieng ho dan chu na no ta la ying da no chu
mi chu bang ta ma
mi ram bo la kho ha
a khu a ke ngu bong ya nang do leu ka ti
mi ram bo la kho ha na
ko hal wa yang mi tum khong ha pa nang ke kai na lai bo chu me cái phần thì là trung năng viên cần là xả đinh này các bạn xả dầu đủ cái riêng nó lên là xả nó vậy ta
trung năng viên chúng ta chỉ ta chúng cái đồ bài về tung cái bồi phải bị sệ
mi phần cái mga yang nó thấy cái xả dầu cho
chỉ là nó lấy khô cái trái ta
cái trái lúa cái chỗ mấy phụ phun lại tao không mấy phụ
để
đi đâu ai không hỏi tên để coi mình làm coi
chung
leo
bằng xí chú thêm sạch ta nè
tiếng sắt chuyện nhà thùng hoa khát đủ
anh để ta cho khu sung á đã thả mong mong ta mà lấy hung kịch điều mà biết đi không
sai thề lâu hết
khát bị thật lý độ tàu
chú mua ngắt việc lăng hiện na
muốn ngại việc lăng rồi phải sạch ta
quay đi lát xin lại cặp bị tự nhiên không nam lăng apa nang pun udah zon chỉ đàn chú
à vậy tôi sẽ nói đi ta cho lăng cái này bạn nó cho hết gì vậy cho nó
cũng lăng việc lăng cái cởi râu lâu đấy tani
khó he mấy khu cái gạn mũ không
tao quen tiền chỉ
để
na
cái lông xì vào đi ino chú
chỉ bắt tao quen tiền ra na
nè
yang hôm bữa chim tiền ra là phải tao quen tiền
mấy khu bom khoa khu nó lại cho lên nó bọn nó
gam na ta khu về là chân hết số in khu số
có một chú
na mua
à cả ông nó lại khu lên nó
tiền hi à tiền hoa khó cả lâu ran ta chứ
lăng à khu cả hỏi xe ông nó lại khu lên nó
ăn khu kia khu này lại khu
boy paten ki vyang bin ho dam sela no mu cha phai je nge pi pi yong la na dam sel na he pa la na kheu do wa
hello ai ba cái chỗ he em he tu ni
ai chu ba lo ka ko long la chi he
hui là ngao bộ đồ hui là ngao cái xe thằng lấy cái lo
kha be ki ko to binang ki su khom ben boy ko yung taw le paten khu sung na su dal du la paten o len na za am phone pi do yung ta boy cho jubilee song to kha be me sa ta dio chai nan
as không bỏ ta cho
ale pi yung ta moi ne phone ham pi yung ta boy pi yung ta
nghe
dam sel vi no dam sel
lele
in ki chai mai lei e sante ba pu min tin mai lei pu lo mang ban thi chai ke ole phari ni ui chatte ha pi se ai pi bola pi to re tam lung da nu me in jo si ka chai ke
Main je rumor se har kenang khang lo bosum ko.
Oh sir.
Mana commandant twins motor car have the nanga thing khoti kana dum be wali man rumor bam sando rei ba.
Oh sir.
Ado object aina ne pu khau gi ai sogomang da le ai ge area ne bu to matab ma gi.
Oh sir ai samang ne ka pije motor ji ko ai strap to ji yeng ani sir. Motor jo in ka pe adi rocket launcher gi achi jo in ka pe sa ko. Il ju ka pe ai il ka pe di chingmai jo mai cha sa ko nga. Adi mu khunja sing du hang ngam ni. Pura mai chingmai mo mai cha ko ni ngang sir.
Ado ka no gi letan bo gi pok to ge le ga du nang na dio bi ma establish sa du kai le ga do.
Adu do letan bo pi ai na hai ja ai column ji ani ji ai ko ne ngang ji sir. Ado akhui mai tim cha jing ju kyan ta da sa ai gi mak ni ai na thing na ri ni ai gi support tong na lap ni hai ja dum thing ga ngarang je pung aina pung ahum deina sar pung taret phok je aina wari sa even siam gi PRO to wari sare ani siam gi PRO dum su asan bi do yani ha da changal le sa aduga mongjam ma be kan lam mi yore
mongjam
adu duga 16 year gi column ne sa ingon support lai se aduga kamai to ge adu da mo nupi ma je question laga kuki over na adu kuki ani yaw ne ba aduga I card photo ai photo ne te taw le adu digi sai officer me mayang officer me sarok tana sumain taro di ai jawan ek so di nupi nu pala loi kapsa ne mo tore ai
Come nghe
Suddenly, a mob of about 500 groups entered a colony, Paitaveng. Paitaveng is established by my father in the year 1965. It was just a empty paddy fields, and then he built the house, our first house of brick house in 1967, and since then we have been living there. And not only that, my mother is a Meitei, and we have been living in Paitaveng, Kwakaithel area for the Infal West for the past more than 50 years, almost 60 years we have been living there. So in spite of that, our neighbors who were across the road from from Paitaveng, Gonjalekai, Thongnamjalekai and Kwakaithel, everybody came and attacked us suddenly. And we were so gullible, we thought that we will not be beaten or we will not be attacked, because we thought we lived with our friends, our Meitei friends, all our life. And we never expected them to attack us. So when they came charging into our colony by beating those electric posts, clang, 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 we knew that there was trouble, but we didn't know that they will go to the extent of burning our houses and chasing us out of the burning houses, where my mother, who's 87 years old, I had to literally carry her on my back and bring her.
Residing in Langol, and I wanted to share my traumatic experience. So it was on the 3rd of May. It was night where I did not expect this would happen to my family as well. I'm the only child, but the closest to me was my cousin brother, which I called him my brother by blood itself. That night, our place were attacked by the Arambai Tangles, and with some of the people, Meitei people residing in Langol. Houses were burnt down, churches were burnt down, but little did I know that my cousin brother, where he was residing in Langol, and we were living in different places. So the place where he stayed was Hebron Beng. He was dragged out from his own house while protecting the women in his family. He was dragged out to the street, brutally murdering him, causing him a severe head injuries in every part of his head and his body. Little did we know till that time that we lost our brother while we were running for our own life. Until this day, his wife is also present here, but she does not have the confidence to stand in court again. He also have a daughter. Until this day, she always asks me, "Auntie, when will my father come home?" It is so hard to see an innocent child suffering. He was my brother, but also a father to a child. And now that I look back into my own state, how many of the children would have lost their parents? How many of brothers would have lost his sisters? How many of the parents would have lost their children? I request the central government to please look upon this matter as soon as possible, because the Kuki people are dying in our state. It's not just for me, but keeping myself in the shoes of others, and as well as the traumatic experience I've experienced. We do not deserve this. And I would like to say to the central government to expose separate administration as soon as possible, so that we can save more lives. That's all I have to say today. Thank you.
Manipur, President rule! Manipur, President rule! We want separate administration! We want separate administration! We want separate administration! Birensin! Down, down! Birensin! Down, down! Jana Jana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya us to run